Okay, Saturday, April 2nd, and time for a 57 Chevy update. Been about 6 months and done quite a bit of work. Not so much in the front, although I'll circle back to that in a second. One of the major projects I did here was I bought a new trunk. Well, not a new trunk. I paid $40 on some guy on eBay for a trunk, and spent quite a bit of time patching and repairing it. One of the main things, this bottom section down here was all rotted out, so I had to cut that out and put patch panels on and Bondo it. And I had to do the same thing with the inside structure. That was a little bit more challenging, but I had to rebuild that corner out of some patch panels and Bondoed it. I think it turned out okay. So as you can see, one of the projects I have to do is finish the trunk. I bought those little side sections, but I got to get a tail pan and some other sections, but I think that trunk actually does okay. I guess the main thing I've been working on is the inside, and I'll give you a little tour of that here. And today's project was welding in this brand new toe board. I temporarily screwed in this toe board. I had to replace the old one, it was all rotted. Temporarily screwed this in a little while ago. Today I welded it in, and you can see I've got the floors in on the driver's side. I have some welding there I have to do. The passenger side I patched, got a back panel patch there. The middle section I'll probably have to replace that. I got a new front section there. So the interior has a little bit more work to do, but it's coming together. Again, that toe board I think turned out pretty nice. Just today welded it in, and that's turning out pretty good. The part of that whole floor project was replacing all 12 body mounts. There's an example of one, there's an example of another one. There's actually 12 of them, and since I had the floor out, it became kind of easy to replace those body mounts. So, you know, that's kind of the update. I'll give you a little look at the old trunk that I ripped out. The outside of my trunk was actually in better shape than his, but as you can see, the structure inside was totally rotted out and not even usable. So I ended up buying a trunk off this guy again for 40 bucks, patched it, welded it, and bonded it. I think it turned out okay. So the next step is, the reason why I'm working on the firewall right now is because I want to put an engine and transmission in it, so I can get all my fender and all the bits and bobbles that are taking up space in the basement out of the basement and back onto the car. So I've identified a 350 Chevy engine that I'm going to pick up along with a 3-speed manual transmission, and I want to get that in there while there's nothing on the front, because that'll make it nice and easy to do. So that's the update, Saturday, April 2nd, 2022.